How's it going, mates? Brando's back. You know what time it is. Ooh, what is this number 14, I think. Let me just double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure this is number 14. How's everybody been? We're good? Excellent. Tell you what, the heat that's going on at the moment, mental. I'm not looking forward to the rest of the week, but we'll see how we go. I'll probably end up losing like a lot of weight just from sweat, like sweating it off. Yeah, so today's been a big day, and what do I always keep using that term? What do I keep saying? It's a big day, it's a big day. Today has been a new day in the way of the step records. Also, yeah, I trimmed up a bit of this. That'll help with the weight loss. So, let's get into meals. And then exercise. And then whatever is on my mind after I do that. So, let's hop to it. Still trying to figure out which number this is. You'll be able to see. Yeah, I was right. Number 20. Day 20, number 14. So, breakfast. I made cookies and cream pudding last night with a bit of the peanut butter and a bit of the sugar-free maple syrup. Really nice, but might be a bit overkill for breakfast. I was feeling, Didn't have a morning snack. I ended up being a bit too busy for that. So it was probably good that I loaded up the breakfast. Next up, lunch. I just had plain cookies and cream shake. Then for afternoon snack, had a bag of the popcorn. Brilliant. And then dinner. Marinated chicken with a bit of coleslaw, a bit of potato salad. Splashed a bit of the hot sauce over it. Nice. And then finally, for dessert, bit of ice cream and jelly. Homemade ice cream with some jelly with mango throughout it. Nice. Yeah, so let's hop over to the exercise side of things. Today's been fairly cruisy nutritionally wise. Exercise. Let's just deal with what's at the bottom here next to my thumb. Today's total step count has been a new record. Let's just call it what it is. 20,657 steps. Fuck. That's awesome. I'm stoked. I'm definitely feeling it. But as you can see, the morning walk was my standard loop. Afternoon walk that I just came back from was a bit shorter. But that's because during the middle of the day, I smashed out quite a bit of walking. Like, as you can see, from the 35 minutes or 35 and a half minutes of the morning walk, plus, let's call it the 18 minutes of the afternoon walk. What are we looking at there, lads? 53 minutes? That still doesn't account for all of that active time. It's just been massive, and yeah, I'm definitely feeling it now. Just probably going to relax this afternoon, not try and bust out any more walking. Tempted to take a bath, but no, probably just crash. But yeah, so that's been my day in the way of food and exercise. Now, let's discuss some of the other things that I've done. I have gotten rid of quite a bit of the face fur. And then, like, okay, let's talk about this real quick. I'm getting rid of the face fur as I'm starting to feel comfortable with how much double chin is showing. Now, the way I sit and the way I do these videos, it mostly hides it, you know. If I sit forward like this, not a problem. But just watch. Yep. As soon as I look down, double chin starts to show. So basically, I'm just taking off as much as I feel comfortable until I'm at a point where I can just go, yep, take the whole thing off. So that'll be fun. That'll be cool. I'm really excited about it. A little bit nervous, but that comes to me growing the beard in the first place to hide the double chin. Funnily enough, my driver's license photo, I have no beard in that and short hair, and my head is very square. So yeah, looking forward to getting rid of a bit of this. Like, let's be real, this is going to go. You can see my jawline when I pull it back. But yeah, all that under there is going. So I'm pretty happy about that. What else have I done today? I'm glad you asked. I've picked myself up a new set of scales. Now, you know that I've been having issues with my current set, that they're rather unpredictable, and I can step on it quite a few times, and I can go like 3 kilos up or down from where I started. So, to alleviate that, I've gone and got myself a fancy new set of scales that also happens to calculate my BMI, my BMR. So BMI is body mass index, BMR is basal metabolic rate, basically how much energy a person burns while they're not doing anything. Like, that's the bare minimum calories needed in order to keep living for that day. So if I go onto the app that is paired with said scales, and I go onto the More tab, it has my body fat percentage, my water, my muscle mass, my bone mass, my BMR, like I said, my visceral fat, my lean body mass, my body fat mass, my bone mass, and my muscle mass. For example, I can see right here that my body fat mass is sitting at a hunka-chunkin' 53.4 kilos. And that earlier when I tried it, my water was low. So that gives me a good idea of how I should be going day to day and topping up in different places, and how much I'm losing that is actually body fat as opposed to muscle. So that's cool. I'm a big fan of that. I like having as much information as I can for the weight that I'm losing. What else have I got to say today? Not a real lot, other than new step count record. So I think this pain that's on my left here, I think when I'm getting into the recording, or when I'm getting into the vlog, I should say, and after I've talked about my exercise and such likes, I think I'll just have records. So I'll go through these numbers and just jot down, like, maybe do the top 10 step count days and my top 10 calories burnt through exercise days. And the figures associated with it. So that'll be cool to be able to see at all times and just say, okay, these days have been good, these days have been bad, and I just want to be able to share said information with you guys. Just so then you can see, okay, this is what's worked, this is what hasn't, let's go and fix that. And, you know, give you an idea that you don't need to go as extreme as what I am. My step counts are massive because I try and force myself to do a bit more when it comes to the step counts. I don't expect anybody else to be able to do the same, especially not straight off the bat. I mean, if you're able to just go ahead, pick it up, get walking, that's fine. But if you need a little bit of time before you start just cramming in every little bit of walking that you can, no, take your time. Just go down to the end of your driveway and back. Go to the nearest go to the corner of your block and back. Go around the block. Expand. Start small and expand out. That's probably my biggest tip when it comes to starting the exercise. Other than that, not a real lot. So thank you everyone for joining me. It's been a pleasure. And I will catch you all next time. So long.